So is the celebration in Hartford. The city celebrating America's 250th birthday with a day filled with music, history, and of course some fun. Your reporter Sierra Jordan is live at Bushnell Park with a look at what families can expect there today.
Good morning, Taylor, and happy Independence Day. Hartford is celebrating in a big way today. In just a few hours, thousands are expected to pack Bushnell Park for a full day of fun, live music, food, and, of course, fireworks. The city's long weekend celebration is now underway across Hartford. Today, Bushnell Park will come alive with live music, historical performances, and family-friendly activities as part of the Hartford Bonanza. The celebration stretches from the Connecticut Old State House all the way to Bushnell Park, with events happening throughout downtown. And it all builds to a fireworks show over the state capitol building tonight at 9:30. Best of all, admission to main events is free, though some special activities throughout the long weekend may require a pass. Now, Hartford Bonanza kicks off at noon and runs until 10 p.m., and there will be extra trains running before and after the event. Your reporter live in Hartford, Sierra Jordan, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, thanks, Sierra.